vacation. And I'm not kidding. I met his father, Viron.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you're all getting excited about football, and I don't blame you. If you're an SEC fan, you should be going crazy. Because when you look at it, you know, they have this thing, Dennis Dodd does it. It's the way too early top 25 that's on CBS. Some people think it's the gospel. There are 6 SEC teams in the top 15. 4 of those come from the same division, the SEC West. If you go to the top 25, there are 9 in the top 25, of which 6 are from the Western Division. Incredible. That means the only team not in from the West is Texas A&M. And who doesn't think they might not end up in the end? You got a coach like Kevin Sumner. It's incredible. And from our area, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi State, can't forget that. Every one of them are in the top 25. That's from our area. I'm not counting Alabama or Auburn or Georgia as being a part of this area. The only one really not in from this area is Vanderbilt. That's incredible. And I bring all of that up because obviously you know I'm the voice of the University of Memphis. And we should be excited too because Memphis is coming off arguably its greatest season since the 60s when Billy Murphy had a team that tied Ole Miss and they went 10-0 or 9-0-1. Unbelievable. That was the 60s. And there was a few years of excitement with Tommy West and D'Angelo Williams, but that last year was as great a year as you could have. But here's the problem. It's hard to compete with the big boys. I just mentioned every one of the local area schools that count and that are a big part of the DNA of this club. All those schools are in the top 25. Memphis is coming off its greatest year at 10-3. And can I tell you that Memphis's football program last year lost $9.5 million. $9.5 million. They took in $2.5 million. Their budget was 12. They lost $9.5 million. It's hard to compete with the big boys. The big boys are getting from their television revenues, depending on the conference, the Power 5 are getting anywhere in this past year from $20 to $23 million per school from their conference and mainly their television revenues. 20 to 23 million. Last year, the University of Memphis got from the American Athletic Conference 2.1 to 2.3 million. I don't think they've done all the books yet, but it's in that neighborhood. A tenth, 1/10 of what those guys bring in. So it's very hard to compete with the big boys.